ensures our students learn by doing and are not passive participants in the classroom.
I collaborate with teachers that are all over the United States and the world, and we work on connecting our classrooms. We like to do mystery Skypes and call other classrooms. We meet with classes about science, math, anything that's entertaining or exciting that we're learning about. There's an element of you have to be an interesting person in order to engage kids to kind of meet them where they're at. I like to tell people I'm a little bit of an edutainer. And so there's a little bit of an entertainment factor that kind of comes in there, and I think it's necessary in order for kids to connect with you on some level.
Whenever I need help, she'll always be there, and sometimes I feel like she's the second mom. She is so kind and so generous about homework. She's always trying to help us in any way she can.
I can't tell you how many times I or other teachers have come to Mrs. Farnsworth to ask for some help of her great expertise, and she always shares.
I think for me it's just the beginning of more to come, and it really kind of drives me to be the best teacher that I can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is generous with the homework. Come on up, Robin Farnsworth.
She loves kids and wants us to like school as much as she does. Mrs. Farnsworth loves technology, except when it doesn't work. I like it when we Skype with other classes and to learn about where they are from. I also like it when we do coding. She has made a difference in my life. I didn't like school before, but now I never want to miss a single day. She is always there for me. She helps me when I am having trouble and gives me advice. I wish I could take her to 4th grade with me, but I know other kids need her too. Mrs. Farnsworth, thank you for everything you do. You're the best.
Because I like hands-on activities and I teach at a STEM school, I did bring a bit of an object lesson. McKenna is going to help me with that. When I was a student in school, my family moved around a lot. And so we lived in Oklahoma, Las Vegas, Florida, quite a few different places. I think I attended 8 or 9 different schools by the time I had graduated. And a lot of things changed as I moved around a lot. The people were different, the food was a little different, I made new friends, I learned different cultures. It was a really awesome experience for me growing up. But as I grew up and I moved a lot, one thing always remained the same, and that was the schools. And then you'd go, you'd sit in desks, and this is my classroom right here, and me as a student. And so I'd go in, I'd sit in a desk, and then the teacher would just pour knowledge into my brain. That's about how it happened. It was very much this is my knowledge container. A sit and get approach to education. And I didn't realize it at the time, but my philosophy of teaching was being shaped back then. And I knew that when I finally decided I wanted to be a teacher, it took me a bit, didn't happen right away. I wanted my students to have a different experience. And so I wanted them to be able to kind of interact with their learning. I wanted them to be engaged. I wanted them to fail. I wanted them to fail so that they could succeed in future endeavors. And then I wanted them to use each piece of learning as like a stepping stone to future learning that we would have. Hopefully this does not work like the technology would work. And so then, at the end of their time with me, my students would have risen to the top and be able to succeed in life. And then they would have a great vantage point to future learning experiences that they might have. And if they had the courage, they could soar through the rest of their education and the rest of their life. I could throw this out, but I'm going to be refined today. So that's my object lesson on how I view education. I love it, I'm passionate about it, I collaborate with other teachers, and I'm extremely honored to be here and represent the Granite School District. So thank you.
University and Granite Education Foundation, I'm pleased to present you with the 2014 Excel Outstanding Educator Award. Thank you for all you do. Thank you.